Are you holding back in your style because you are afraid of what other people will think? Today's before and after guest will inspire you to embrace a style that is truly you. Hi, Melissa.
Hi.
It's good to have you today.
Thanks for having me.
You're a type 3 woman, which I identify with, obviously, and you've learned about dressing your truth, and you've started to kind of get your hands on it and explore the whole look and style of a type 3, and yet you've shared with me that there's some challenges there.
Mm-hmm.
What are you challenged by?
I mean, it's a few things, but it's part of it's just owning it and it showing up, showing up this way.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid of being seen that much, of really just showing up in the world and being seen. And then it's also just learning. I wear fleece, I hike, I don't wear makeup. I don't much. I don't wear jewelry. It felt like every time I tried to create a style, it looked frumpy. It just didn't work. And so I just kind of stayed safe. I think I just felt like whenever I tried it, people would think I looked stupid.
Yeah.
And that, I just would go to the store and I'd think I was buying something different. And I would come home and it was basically the same thing that I had. And I just felt like I didn't know how to pull it together. And when I tried, it felt like I was playing dress up a lot.
Didn't feel like you.
It didn't feel like me.
Anything you've bought that you've just not been what you were drawn to in the store, but then you're like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I went to a thrift store and I bought it's a pink shirt of type 3 pink that has a coppery bronze lion on it, or a tiger. Yeah. It's a t-shirt. And even just looking at it, my stomach kind of dropped a little bit. Like, can I pull this off?
Yeah.
But then I put it on and I liked it. And I brought it home and I haven't worn it yet.
Yeah.
And part of it is, well, I feel like I have to put something over it, a layer. But it's like, okay, can I do this? Can I show up in the world as a 37-year-old woman wearing a tiger shirt?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
If you're a type 3 one.
Yeah.
And people will go, whoa, that looks really cool on you.
Well, that's what I hope, but I'm afraid they're going to say I look stupid.
So I know you've seen a lot of our before and afters, and you've seen the results of that. And when you look at those women, do you look at them and go, they look really stupid?
No.
So I think you trust the system.
I do.
It's just now finding your way with it.
Yes.
And trusting yourself.
Trusting myself.
Trusting yourself is the opportunity here.
Yeah, it feels a little bit like stepping off a cliff, just that, can I go out there and do this? Can I see this?
Actually, that's a good way to see it, because you're a type 3 woman, so you love the outdoors. You like physical challenges. So with the right gear, stepping off the cliff could be a great challenge.
Yeah, it could.
You know what I'm saying? Just think of this as your next hike.
Yeah.
You're going higher elevation, a longer distance than you've ever gone. But you are designed to be challenged. Mm-hmm. It's actually taking more effort for you to keep stepping back than to just step forward.
Yeah.
It's exhausting you more to have that resistance rather than to progress. So you're ready to progress.
Yeah.
You probably learned in your childhood you just had to play it safe.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You're a grown woman now, and you're safe to be you. So it's just really, really getting in touch with that. And that's what's so exciting about dressing your truth. It makes it easy to create a style that's truly you.
Yeah. And that's where I am in my life. I feel like it's time to own me.
Well, great. It is. So let's get started today.
Okay. Let's do it.
We're excited for you. Melissa was hesitant to step into a new style because she was nervous about what other people would think. Let's take a look at her before picture. I predict you're going to think she looks amazing. Come on out, Melissa. Hi. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
I look at you and go, now there's a woman who knows herself.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I like it.
How do you feel in it?
I feel good. I mean, it's a very big change, but I feel good.
Does it surprise you that you feel so good in it?
Yeah, I feel comfortable, and I can see how I'm going to be able to just step into this more and more.
What about your outfit you feel is you?
I love the colors, and
Yeah.
they're colors I've never worn before, and I love the colors. And
Your eyes. These
Yeah.
rich, dynamic colors. I didn't even notice you had blue eyes before.
right, and I love my blue eyes.
Yeah,
And I
really.
love that they're showing up. So
Yeah, beautiful.
yeah, and I love how this sweater, it's textured, but it's also really soft, and I feel like it makes me look taller.
Yeah, you have a substantial energy being a type 3 woman. So this really now, we don't see you and go, there's a petite or tiny woman. We see a woman that's dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
We see you for who you are, the movement that you express in the world. And were you concerned that type 3, because we refer to it as edgy or just this textured movement, that it might not feel comfortable on your body?
Yeah, I thought that it was going to feel kind of stiff.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. It feels very comfortable. And I thought I wouldn't be able to pull it off. And, it doesn't, I mean, it feels definitely different.
So you're kind of surprising yourself here. Like,
I am. And even
oh.
just standing here, I was starting to feel more comfortable in it. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Your hair is really great. The color is
I love
fabulous.
the color. I love the color. As soon as the color was done, it was like, oh, okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it brings out again a depth and richness, which again honors your facial movement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anything you were hesitant about when you saw where we were going with this, when you were like,
Well, it was a little bit about the volume.
in your hair?
Of my hair.
So you think your hair has a lot of volume right now? Does it feel like that?
It does feel like that, yeah, compared
So
to
does
what
your
I'm
hair
used
feel
to.
like it's out to here?
A little bit.
It's not though.
I know.
Reassure her in a comment, because we're seeing a really great hairstyle. But see, that's just the difference of now being in, it's not familiar yet.
Right.
So it feels exaggerated.
Right.
Yeah. So you're going to set a new comfort level for yourself.
Yes.
So this becomes very you.
Yes. And I can see that happening. And I can see how just with the purchases I've already made, and it's going to be stepping into this.
Yeah. I really love your reference to stepping forward. Do the next thing. That might be take the before and after course. That might be buy the style kit. Take that next step. You love to hike. You know what the kind of challenge that is to move up, move forward. So think of it as you're stepping up into living more and dressing more true to who you are. And I have a gift for you today. I want to help you make it easier. The style kit, which is going to be a great tool for you, because type 3s, we move swiftly and we move with great confidence, and we may choose something that's not right, only to find out later. So you really want to use these. The style guide, it's got all 5 elements on the back that you're wanting to reference to make sure that the garments and pieces you're choosing really match these. Your pattern guides are essential in my opinion. You can just see that right now, how this pattern guide is just...
This shirt practically is that pattern.
Oh, I know. It's right there. And the mini one, that's just a really helpful tool. And then some great online resources, the 30-day email series. That's perfect for your situation and women that you're making changes. I recognize that. There's internal changes with how you see yourself as a woman.
Yes.
You're just showing up differently in who you are. And then you add the appearance factor. I get it. It is a lot of putting yourself out in the world just by being you now.
Yeah.
I believe in you. I have great confidence in your capacity to do this. I know you trust yourself too.
Yeah, I do.
You do.
Thank you.
You're ready for
appreciate
this. It's time. You're ready to take your next step. Start with the before and after course. The world needs the truth of who you are, your gifts. You're an amazing woman, and you're ready.
So before dressing your truth, I felt frumpy, and I felt like I could never put an outfit together that had me show up as me in the world. And after dressing your truth, I feel empowered, and I feel like I can have fun dressing for the first time in my life. And I feel like I can really show up in the world as me and step into who I really am.